After owning 3 Toyotas, here's my personal opinion and what I think about Toyota. In 2020, I bought a brand new Toyota Corolla, which was a hybrid. 1.8 inline 4, great car, great price. I paid for it 21,000 euros, and after 2 years and 20,000 kilometers, I sold it for 22,000 euros. Yeah, that's because the conflict in Ukraine started and inflation shooted up and car prices increased. I bought the car before that happened in 2020. In 2022, a brand new Toyota Corolla identical to mine was over 26, 27, 28. And at some point, it was difficult to get the sedan version. You could have got only the Estate or the hatchback. The hatchback, I'm not sure where it's manufactured, but the Estate version is manufactured in Europe, in the UK. My Corolla was manufactured in Turkey. Yeah, logistics. So I don't know why, but they couldn't ship sedan versions, so used prices increased. No problems, no issues, nothing happened with that car, everything went fine. Low fuel consumption between 3.4 and 5.5, around 6 during winter and on the highway. Never above 6 in my chill driving mode, let's say, driving behavior, which is slow, calm, chill. And when I tried to get the best fuel economy, I managed to get around 3.4. So great car. I reviewed it in the past. I owned it for 2 years, no problems, great value. Next, I got a Toyota Camry in 2022. That's why I kind of sold the Corolla, because we have upgraded to the Camry. I got a full option Camry exclusive, called in Europe, with all kinds of options. I absolutely loved that car, but I also sold it after 2 years because of some personal issues. I wanted to bring down my costs. I wanted to invest that money in something else. And the second reason for selling it was that I have been involved in a car crash. I was standing still, and somebody got into me in the rear. My rear left wheel broke. I had to tow it, repair it, and I had full insurance, so I have repaired it using the insurance, and it was like 8,000 euros, a month-long repair. I paid for that car 36,000 euros with a discount. Great price, if you ask me. Now, the base model Camry in Romania starts from 41,000 euros. The exclusive version is 48,000. I paid 36,800 in 2020. I ordered the car before the Ukraine conflict. I ordered it in 2021 in November, and I got it in May 2022. We were like 3 months into the conflict, and I absolutely loved that car. Great fuel economy, decent power, decent options, great comfort, reliable, no problems. Maintenance wasn't that high. In 45,000 kilometers that I drove that car, I barely used 1 millimeter of the brake pads on the front. On the rear were like brand new, because it's a hybrid and it uses a lot of regenerative braking, and you barely use the brakes. Great car, economical car. I'm planning to switching maybe sometimes back to the Camry. It's just a shame that in Europe nobody wants the Camry because it's long, wide, big. It's a sedan and everybody wants an SUV. The Camry has poor sales in Europe, around 10,000 units in 1 year. And Europeans generally like crossovers, small SUV, medium SUVs, no big SUVs like the Highlander, BMW X7. We don't have lots of 7-seater SUVs available in Europe because streets are narrower, smaller. It's more expensive to maintain such a car. We have smaller parking lots. It's difficult to maneuver around the city. I would buy such a big car for my family, but generally Europeans do not buy such big cars. They want SUVs, but medium size. Small size, medium size. So this is why sedans in Europe depreciate a lot more than other categories of vehicles. And I was fortunate enough to sell the Camry for 31,000 euros after 2 years, 45,000 kilometers, and 1 damage. The next owner knew about the damage. I gave him all the documents, all the photos, all the history, all the invoices that I had from the vehicle. He even knew what was the price of the car when it was brand new, so I was completely transparent with him. And I lost like 4,000 euros because even if the price was 36,000, I got 2,000 euros from the state as a bonus because the car is eco-friendly. So in reality, I paid a little over 34,000 euros and I sold it for 31. It held the value, the price really, really well. And now I own a little Toyota Yaris, which, if I'm not mistaken, it does not sell anymore into the US. It's a great car. Everybody likes this car. It's a top seller, let's say, in Europe because a lot of companies buy this car because it has 6 years warranty. Now it had 6 years. Now it has 10 years. In Germany, you get 15 years warranty. It has an extremely low fuel consumption. I managed to get 2.8 on a 100 kilometer drive. It's simply super efficient, super small, easy to drive around town. It wasn't that expensive. I got a great deal. It's leased as well, so I will give it back in 4 years from now. I pay 280 euros per month with all the costs, taxes, insurance fees included. So I have a super efficient car, low monthly cost, and it consumes on average around 4 liters per 100 kilometers. Or in US, UK terms, it's I think over 65 miles per gallon. So it's super efficient. And it has lots of features. It's the basic model, the baseline, the entry-level version of the hybrid. It's a 1.5 hybrid, inline 3. The engine is derived from the Camry's 2.5 dynamic force engine inline 4. And I have standard heated steering wheel, heated front seats, climate control, only one zone. I have Apple CarPlay. I have a rear view camera. I have front and rear parking sensor. I have Toyota Safety Sense. I have lane assist. I have cruise control. I have a nice looking steering wheel. I have what I need, to be honest, for a small city car. And I always drive it also to Bucharest, so around 200 kilometers away from my city, and it's not a big deal. The only issue I have with this car is that it's kind of rigid, it's kind of stiff, and I would have liked a little bit more softer seats. After staying 3 or 4 hours in this car, your back kind of hurts. But except that, I really, really love it. And it was also brand new. It has around 6,000 kilometers on board right now. And I think I will do around 10,000 every year with this car. So yeah, the moral of the story. After having 3 Toyotas with zero problems, and after owning a BMW with inline 6, 2.5, with lots of problems, not on the engine or the transmission, but on the electronics, body, chassis, etc. Higher costs after having this Audi that I mentioned in the previous video with lots of problems, and after owning 2 Toyotas and leasing 1 Toyota, I have came to the conclusion that Toyota really, really deserves its reliability crown. I will never buy anything else than a Japanese car for myself, especially Toyota, Lexus, or let's say a Mazda. We don't have Acura in Europe. I like Honda. I have a Honda motorcycle. I prefer Honda for the motorcycles. Honda for motorcycles is like Toyota for cars. And I'm planning to get a brand new Toyota, but I'll keep that for some future videos. So let me know in the comment section if you love Toyota or if you think I'm wrong or not. I'll see you guys in the next episode.